Hey everyone, it's Elizabeth here from What Elizabeth Creates, and today I thought that I would do a process video for one of my January 2019 Traveler's Notebook spreads. So if this little kit that I have going on right here looks familiar to you, that is because it is the Fresh Start Traveler's Notebook kit from Studio Calico. This was their January Traveler's Notebook kit, and I have been subscribed to their kits for, well, since October, so however many months that is. So I've been subscribed since October, and my plan has always been to do some monthly stories in this Traveler's Notebook and have one for each month. But unfortunately, with our move from New York to Hawaii and a lot of personal stuff that happened that I didn't necessarily want to document right away, I just never completed any of my previous Traveler's Notebooks. So I thought I would start afresh in January, and I've already done one layout, which is right here. This was actually done for the Studio Calico challenge. That's actually a hashtag on Instagram, and it was to have a layout including a large photo, a pop of yellow, and some circles, and all of this stuff except for these little word stickers and this stamp, just my type of story, and this chipboard gratitude for this are all simply from the Studio Calico Traveler's Notebook kit. The rest of the stuff is from Ellie Edwards, I believe. And that was really fun, and it came together pretty quickly, and I love how it turned out. And I thought that I would take you along on my process for the next one. So for this next spread, I'm actually going to be using the next page. And for these notebooks, I'm not planning on going page by page, so like I didn't start at the very first page and work my way this way. It's not going to be chronological. It's just going to go with whatever spread best matches my photos, if that makes sense. So I did go through, and because this is towards the end of January, I did go through and put some sticky notes on certain layouts, reminding myself of what story I want to tell or what pictures that I'm going to use. And as you can see, this one says swimming photo / beach photo, and I actually just printed the photo out on my Canon selfie. Where is it? Here it is. And for this spread, I'm going to use this photo of my daughter looking all cute in her little swimsuit. The photo is a little dark, but I chose not to reprint it because I'm kind of trying to go with the flow with this notebook, and my thought is done is better than perfect. So even though the photo is not as light as I want it to be, I'm going to go with it, and I'm just gonna do my layout anyway. I am planning on putting my photo on this side, adding some stamping along the side, and probably some other things as well. But I just thought that I would give you a little glimpse into my thought process for this layout, and let's get going.
So when I started out, this layout looked very deceptively simple to me, but it ended up being a little harder for me to put together than I wished it was. I'm kind of still getting used to this Traveler's Notebook size. I usually work with Project Life, so obviously you have a bigger canvas in that, and I want to make sure that these Traveler's Notebook spreads have a lot of journaling, so I have to figure out a way to add a lot of journaling but also add my photo and my embellishments and everything like that. So the first thing that I'm going to do after I back my photo on that piece of copy paper is I'm just going to stamp down the side this little sentiment that says "Right Now" in some orange Curly Kelly ink. I'm not sure what the name of it is. It's just one of the orange inks that comes in her little 4-set packs, and I get those off of, I believe, Joanne Fabrics a while ago. And I'm doing just some first and second generation stamping just to give a little bit of added interest to the side of that graph paper. And I'm going to add my photo on the top portion of that graph paper page. And I'm just looking for some alphas to spell out my title. As you can see, I did I put my title on 2 little pieces of cardstock that I had stamped on, but then I changed my mind and I decided to put my title on this little piece of packaging. I believe that's like part of a glassine bag that came from the kit. And I'm just spelling out the word beach with that teal colored alpha set. And then I'm also going to spell out baby with the yellow green colored alphas. And both of those are Color Theory alphas that I got in previous kits. And I like the way that that brings a little bit of both the teal and the yellow onto the right side of the page. And as you can see, I already have my journaling all printed out on this piece of vellum. That sun and wave stamp that you see up there is actually a digital stamp from the Feed Your Craft Soak Up the Fun kit. And I've just added it up there to kind of to add a little something extra because, you know, I'm talking about the beach and everything, and also to fill up that white space up above. And I was trying to figure out how I was going to adhere my vellum to the page. Obviously, you saw me use the running adhesive in the middle there where the words kind of cover up the running adhesive, but it was kind of flimsy, so I just added a staple to the top, and then I'm also going to add this really thin washi that came in the Studio Calico kit to run across the very bottom of my spread on both sides, and I just did that to kind of echo the lines of the pattern paper, and also because I felt like it needed just a little bit more pop of yellow. I'm going to use this heart circle, which is from one of the sticker sheets that's included in the kit. I'm going to staple that with my tiny attacher. I always have major problems with my tiny attacher because it's not really a tiny attacher, it's just a tiny stapler. But I'm going to staple that together, not on my layout because I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do on the page behind this particular layout, but I'm going to add that to the washi. And right now you're seeing the finished spread. My video cut out, so I'm sorry you didn't see the end of it, but I ended up using one of the tags that are included in the Studio Calico kit. It said today. I cut it down so it just looked like a little word sticker, and it was in that perfect orange color, and I just added that to the very bottom of the left page. I also used some of those pattern circles that were in the Fresh Start kit, cut them in half, and then kind of placed them around my photo and my journaling just to give it a little bit something extra and to echo the circle of that little heart. And that's pretty much it, I believe. If you enjoyed seeing me work on this layout, please give this video a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.